Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Milwaukee Bucks vs Detroit Pistons. This will be the Giannis show. He is averaging 27.3 ppg, 11.1 rebounds per game, and 6 assists per game. He is shooting 53% from the floor, 29% from the three-point line, and 71% from the free throw line. They will need him to continue to dominate to win this game, and he will not have the rest of his championship team to help him. All in all, they are just not an elite basketball team. If Cunningham plays, this could be a coming out party of sorts for him at home, but it will not be enough to stop the defending champs. The Pistons are rebuilding, and that starts with their new star, but they are going to need more than just him to beat a team as good as the Bucks. Our first betting advice is to pick Milwaukee Bucks -4. The Pistons are dead last in the NBA, scoring 96.2 ppg and shooting 28.9% from three-point range, and 29th shooting 40.7% from the field. Jerami Grant has missed one game this season, but leads the team with 16 ppg, followed by Saddiq Bey, who is averaging 15.8 ppg and 8 rebounds per game. On defense, the Pistons are allowing 107.2 ppg and have struggled by allowing opponents to shoot an NBA best 48.7% from the floor and 43% from three-point range against them. The Bucks have been hit with adversity early, battling a series of injuries, more notable Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Brook Lopez, who will all miss Tuesday's game against Detroit. On the season, Milwaukee is averaging 108.3 ppg and ranks 19th, shooting 43.8% from the floor and 7 making 40.7% of their threes. Defensively, the Bucks are allowing 111.9 ppg, while allowing opponents to shoot 46.5% from the field and 34.5% from the three-point range. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Miami Heat vs Dallas Mavericks. Tyler Herro has been red hot to open the season, so all the buzz he got from Eric Spoelstra in training camp wasn't just coach speak. He's posting 22.0 points, 4.4 assists, 6.8 rebounds, and 2.6 triples per game. It's a good sign, because Kyle Lowry is off to a slow shooting start coming back from injury. The idea is for these two to form a potent backcourt duo to accompany Adebayo and Butler on the front lines. Although starting the season on a good note, the Mavericks are struggling beyond the arc and only averaging 98.3 points per game. Their 31.2 shooting percentage from deep is good for 26th in the NBA. Injuries have been a major concern, but as long as they can keep up their defensive intensity, the offensive numbers will average up. Our first betting advice is to pick Miami -1. Without a doubt, Luka Doncic remains the leader of the Mavericks and one of the best point guards in the game. His combination of size and basketball IQ allows him to be a tough matchup. Add in that Adebayo could be out, and his ability to guard all 5 positions will be missed. Expect the ball to be in Luka's hands quite a bit. He leads the team in scoring, 22.5 ppg, rebounds, 8.5 rpg, and assists, 7.5 ap. Dallas's offense ranks 28th in the league in scoring, and without much help to Luka, the team will continue to struggle to finish off opponents. They do try the third most three-pointers in the league, but their inability to convert remains an issue. Jimmy Butler hasn't missed a beat leading the offense, sitting 25.3 ppg. As mentioned earlier, Adebayo is a massive miss, considering his double-double figures, 20.6 ppg, 14 rpg, and without one of the most dynamic big men in the league, it'll be interesting to see how the Heat react. Tyler Herro is second on the team, and adding in the impacts of Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson, this might be the best defense in the league. Miami ranks 3rd in points per game, 8th in field goal percentage, and plays at a pace that has been difficult for teams to match this season. Expect Miami's offense to lead the way in the game, and if they're hitting on all cylinders, they should find success scoring with or without Adebayo. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Sacramento Kings vs Utah Jazz. Sacramento is averaging 109 points per game. They scored 99 points in their last game, making 39.6% of their field goals and 19.4% of their three-pointers. Richaun Holmes led Sacramento with 22 points and 13 rebounds. Harrison Barnes finished with 15 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals, while De'Aaron Fox added 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Sacramento has struggled defensively, giving up 111.8 points per game. They gave up 105 points in their last game and will need a similar effort to give themselves a chance to win this game. Utah is averaging 111.2 points per game. They scored 107 points in their last game, making 46.7% of their field goals and 32.4% of their three-pointers. Donovan Mitchell led the way for Utah with 28 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Mike Conley finished with 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, while Jordan Clarkson added 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals for the Jazz. Utah is one of the best defensive teams in the league, giving up 98.3 points per game. They gave up 95 points in their last game and will need to keep it up if they want to get the win. Our first betting advice is to pick Utah Jazz, -9. The Jazz are averaging the most made free throws in the league right now. That's the sort of success that can sneak up on opposing teams late in games. They're just one of those teams that always seem to find a way to get buckets. They're finding a way to stop them as well. The team is ranked 3rd in the league in defensive efficiency with their eyes set on locking up the Kings. Although Sacramento has teased elite form, they still have some proving to do before getting an elite team like Utah's attention. Donovan Mitchell is a legitimate superstar on the rise, and Rudy Gobert is playing better than ever right now. Granted, Rudy Gay, heel, may not be on the floor for this game, but the Jazz clearly have more than enough firepower to keep things moving in Utah. Things will get significantly harder with the Jazz next on the itinerary. Utah is holding opponents to an impressive 40.4% shooting, which is second only to the Miami Heat. This Jazz team is singing to the tune of shutting down opposing offenses. Harrison Barnes has to continue to shoot like a star, and De'Aaron Fox needs to help open up more opportunities on the offensive end of the floor. The Kings can't afford to drop the ball offensively when they're allowing an average 111.8 points per game. Utah is a top 10 scoring offense that has the ability to go on random shooting streaks. Sacramento has to be aggressive defensively throughout this game to avoid getting buried on the scoreboard. Our second betting advice is to pick under 219.